is a bench warrant arraignment in the matter of People versus Amanda Marion Jewell. Is that you?
Yes, it is.
I'm Judge Middleton. I'm here at the courthouse.
Hi, Mr. Middleton.
Your attorney.
I'm here today.
What's that?
I'm kind of curious why I'm here today. I was pretty sure I served my sentence out.
Oh, we're in for a wild ride, folks. Meet Amanda Marion Jewell, the woman who somehow forgot she was supposed to show up for sentencing. Let's see how this courtroom drama unfolds, shall we? Spoiler alert, it's about to get messy.
Illegal entry.
Here, correct?
Yes. And the matter was set for sentencing.
I thought I'd already served my sentence.
On August 31st.
I thought that's when I got out. 2022. I was here for like 60 days.
Let's go through the history of this. Ms. Casey Strong is here with us from the public defender staff. And I asked her to come in. All right, let's go back. On December 21st, you allegedly illegally entered
so in 2022, I was picked up and served the rest of the
Just wait. I'm going through this.
Okay.
And you got arrested and posted a bond in January of 2022.
Yep.
Attorney Timothy George was appointed to represent you, but he had a conflict, and the attorney then became Rhonda Ives. On July 13th of 2022, you got arrested for failing to appear, and you pled not guilty again. So I set the matter for an attorney pretrial for August 5th. Of 2022. You pled guilty to the charge on August 5th.
We're in for a crazy story, folks. Meet Amanda Marion Jewell, the woman who somehow forgot to show up for her sentencing. Let's watch how this courtroom drama plays out. Spoiler alert, it's going to get messy.
Jail for 25 days. I gave you a PR bond and set the matter for sentencing for September 12th, which you promptly never appeared again whatsoever. So your bluster this morning is wasted. You were in jail for 25 days. You entered a plea. I let you out of jail, and you never showed up for the sentence. You never got sentenced.
I never got any notice to appear.
I told you in the courtroom. I may have even given you something. I told you the matter was set for sentencing on September 12th of 2022. I asked for victim input and a police report. Miss Normant was watching this house for her grandmother and contended that you or others trashed the place. So I set the matter for sentencing. I let you out of jail, and you paid me back by never showing up again.
I don't remember ever getting a notice to appear after
I told you in the courtroom what the day was to be here.
I physically did not have a sheet that said I needed to return to the court.
Well, we sent it, which is the address that you gave me in the courtroom.
Well,
that was mailed to that address on August 31st.
No longer, I cannot receive mail there. The house has been condemned.
So on that day, your lawyer tried to call you several times, had no contact with you since you got out of jail, and the complainant was present and ready to give information about your case.
Well, the complainant was in the parking lot when I left the jail that day and threatened my life.
Okay, let me get this straight. Amanda shows up today acting confused about her sentencing. She's saying, "I thought I already served my time, Judge," as if skipping an entire court date is just a small mistake. No, sweetheart, that's called avoiding responsibility. You don't get to choose when you've done enough time. The law doesn't work that way. And this isn't even her first mess up. She pleaded guilty back in August 2022, got released on a PR bond, and then disappeared like a magician. She didn't show up for sentencing, didn't call her lawyer, didn't send a notice. It's funny how she had no problem getting out of jail, but suddenly couldn't check her mail. Can we get a round of applause for that personal accountability?
Well, is her name?
No. Her name is James.
The woman that was watching the residence was in the parking lot that day when I left and threatened my life.
Okay. So anyway, you never called your lawyer. Your lawyer was unable to reach you, and you never showed up. So how did you get arrested last night?
I didn't get arrested last night. I was arrested on Sunday.
Where is that? So Sunday would have been February 10th, Super Bowl Sunday. How did you come to get arrested?
On my property.
Did they arrest you for something else, or did they just find there was this warrant?
They arrested me for something else. This popped up when I was going to be let out.
All right. What was the charge in Kalamazoo?
A false charge of controlled substance, dangerous drugs, and I'm supposedly on the FBI list. Who knows why, but.
All right. So is that, and then they were gonna bond you out. They found this warrant in St. Joe County.
Yep. This. And I need to get out of here as fast as possible because I'm trying to get my taxes paid on my house so I can start renovations.
Okay.
Before the 1st of March, definitely.
All right, very good. I'll set this.
Hold on. Now the real drama begins. Amanda's making wild claims about the victim, Ms. Norman. Apparently, the woman watching the house threatened Amanda's life. That's her defense. Of course, it's not about the trespassing or the damage to the house or how she disappeared after jail. No, let's blame the victim instead. This is manipulation at another level. No one's buying that you're just an innocent person caught in a neighborhood fight. Reminder, you broke into the house and wrecked it. Being called out for your crimes isn't the same as someone threatening your life.
For sentence, and hopefully we can get Miss Ives here. The first day I have is February 21st.
And I have court in Kalamazoo on the 21st. Do I have to stay in jail till this matter goes to court? I would think that since it's a misdemeanor, I wouldn't have to stay in jail.
You're mistaken. I'm not very happy with you. You blew off your sentencing date. You never called your lawyer. The complainant came twice. You're trying to bluster me to tell me that you already got sentenced and did a bunch of jail time. I did you a favor by letting you out of jail, and you promptly responded by...
I thought I did. My mistake.
Okay.
I just want to get the matter resolved, and I don't want to miss being able to get my property taken care of before March, and I don't want to miss my other court dates in Kalamazoo.
Fair enough.
Trying to keep a better schedule. Only can do that if, we can work together. Because this is only a misdemeanor. Not that that makes it any less important.
There we go. Your lawyer is set to be here next Tuesday.
Have to be here till Tuesday?
20. Yes.
Really?
We also need to give notice to the complaining witness.
So I can't get Because now I have a way to get here. Before I didn't have a way to get here.
Yes.
And now she's using the "I was arrested for something else" excuse, like she's just an unlucky bystander. She got arrested on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, sure, just a coincidence. Now she's facing drug charges, but according to her, it's all a big mix-up. The FBI supposedly has her on some secret list. And don't forget the false charge about dangerous drugs. Seriously? And just to top it off, she's worried about taxes and house repairs. Amanda, maybe deal with your legal troubles first before worrying about home improvements. Your priorities are a bit off.
I don't understand why I couldn't be released. If I do have a way to get here, I know I have a way to get here. Before I did not.
Well, you do now, because you have no bond. I'm going to deal with you on Tuesday, and I'm going to decide at that time whether to let you out on Tuesday or give you the balance of 93 days in jail. So you might want to work on your attitude a little bit. I'll have your lawyer, Rhonda Ives, here at that time. We'll have the complainant here. I'm going out of my way to set this as soon as I can on a date that your attorney is already scheduled to be here. Just because you're strenuous in your statement doesn't mean it's correct. The bottom line is,
And here we
This
go
courtroom
again.
isn't some reality
Amanda's
TV
trying
show where the
to
villain
win the
gets to try
judge's
again and
sympathy.
again.
She's got a lawyer
Amanda's
scheduled
attitude
for
has
next
been
week.
nothing short of
And
reckless.
of course, she
ignored
already
her
has a
sentencing,
reasonable excuse for
disrespected
missing
the
another
process,
court date.
and now wants to
I
act
didn't
like
have a
it's
way to
all
get
just
there
a
before,
misunderstanding.
but now I do.
No, sweetie, it's
Sure.
not a misunderstanding.
Now she wants
It's
to
a blatant
cooperate.
refusal to take
Where was this
responsibility
energy
for
the
your
last
actions.
time she got out of
The
jail?
takeaway here:
Nowhere to be
the
found.
system can only offer
She's
so
been
much
avoiding
grace,
her duties
and that
for
grace
2.5
has limits.
years, but now
You can't just
she
keep
wants
showing
another
up,
chance.
playing the victim,
This
and
is like a
expecting the
student who
judge to
skipped
give you a
class
free
all
pass.
year and suddenly
The
wants
law
to pass
doesn't
the
bend
final
for
exam.
excuses. Eventually,
Sorry, it
you
doesn't
run out
work
of
like
second
that.
chances.
Interview
Play
6.
nice. Where
At
was
the end
this
of the
level
day,
of
this
cooperation
courtroom
the
isn't
last
a
time you got
reality
released?
show where the villain
All right,
keeps
nowhere to
getting
be
more
found.
chances.
Let's all
Amanda's
just ignore the
behavior
fact
has
that
been
you
reckless.
dodged your
She
responsibilities for
skipped
2.5
sentencing,
years.
disrespected
But hey,
the process,
at least she's
and now
asking for
pretends
another
like
chance,
it's all just
right?
a mistake.
This is like the
It's
kid
not
who's
a
been skipping class
misunderstanding.
all semester
It's her
and now suddenly
ignoring
wants
the
to
law.
show up and claim their
The truth is, the legal system can only be
The
patient
system
for so
can
long.
only offer so
You
much
can't
grace,
keep showing
and that
up,
grace has
playing
limits.
the victim,
You
and
can't just
expecting
keep showing up,
forgiveness.
playing the victim,
The law
and
doesn't
expecting
bend
the
for
judge
people
to give
who
you a
won't
free
take
pass.
responsibility.
The law doesn't bend for
Eventually, your
excuses.
second chances
Eventually,
run out.
you have
Here
it.
we are.
Amanda Jewell, the queen
Amanda
of excuses,
Jewell, the
finally
queen of
getting a date
excuses,
for her fate.
finally
February
has a date to face
21st.
her actions.
But don't get it
February
twisted.
21st.
This isn't the second
But
shot
don't
at
get it
redemption.
confused.
It's the last
This
chance
isn't
before
her
reality
redemption
hits
story.
her.
It's
Will
her
she show
last
up this
shot
time?
before reality
Or will
catches
she
up.
keep running from the
Will she
consequences
show up
of her
this
own
time?
mess?
Or will she
So
keep
here's
running
the
from the
million-dollar
consequences
question.
she created?
How many times do
Here's
we
the
let
big
people
question.
dodge the system before
How many
it finally
chances do
catches
we
up
give
with them?
someone before the
You
system
decide.
finally
Times do we
says,
let people
enough
dodge the
is
system
enough?
before it finally catches
That's
up
for
with
you
them?
to decide.
You decide.